guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring you a review for 91 Days, episode 1. So it's basically about, so we've got this main character whose real name is Angelo. When he was little, he witnessed his mom, his dad, and his little sister die by the hands of the mafia. And obviously, well, not obviously, because you might take it different ways, but the way Angelo took it is that he wants revenge. So it seems like he didn't rush straight into a revenge because he was a little kid. It seems like he's been planning this revenge for 7 years because we see him as a kid and then we see 7 years later. So it seems like he's been working up to his revenge for 7 years. During when he was a little kid, he had this friend, and it was this friend who he ran to when the killing of his mom and dad and mom took place. He managed to escape the household. He was living a good life as well. His house looked good compared to what he was living into in present time, where he was just looking. He looked like he was looking like he was living rough. But when the incident happened where his parents got killed, he managed to escape and he made it to his friend's house where him and his friend became brothers. And when we were back on present time, we see that they're still very close, still working together, I guess. And then, so yeah, that happened as well. So during this 7 years where Angelo became a villain, I don't know where he is, it hasn't been said yet, but he was somewhere for 7 years, possibly working on how he's going to get his revenge. When he comes back to the present time, it seems like what he wants to do is sell his friend's booze because his friend has been making alcohol, seems to be very good at it. So it seems like they want to sell his booze to the mafia family to get a connection into the mafia family, so therefore he can find out who exactly is involved with the killing of his parents and his little sister. That's what it seems like we are heading at this present moment in time. There seems to be a side story involving Nero, who stole some booze from some mafia family. I think it was the also family or something like that. So there seems to be a side story involving them as well that possibly tie into the whole grand scheme of things. Oh my gosh, I just realized that Nero is part of the group who killed Avillo's mum, dad, and sister. So that just leads like a whole load of questions. Because I also think he's the guy who purposely missed the shot. So there's the tie-in. There's the tie-in that we're looking for. So does Nero recognize Avillo? Yes, it was 7 years ago, but he doesn't look that much different. He just looks a bit taller. So does Nero know that this was the little boy? And also Avillo as well. Does he know that Nero? Because he was when he was in the back of the cab, he's like, "Yo, was Nero really there?" So that's making me think as well, because during the incident, he could hear everything that's going on. So maybe at one point, the guy that was in charge, when he said Nero, go look around the house. Maybe in fact, he did hear that because he went from where he was hiding in the cupboard to hiding under the chair. So he knows the name Nero. So, oh my gosh, this got a little bit better. Just a little bit there. Something that came out of the flashback is the mafia family that killed Avillo's mom, dad, and little sister. They seem to be looking for something. I think it was called a ledger, and they seem to be looking for that. I don't know what kind of importance that will have. Maybe it's worth a whole lot of money. I don't know. I don't know. One thing I do want to mention is that when Angelo or Avila, whichever one you want to call him, was escaping, you see a guy chasing after him, and it seems like he hesitated to take his shot. So I'm thinking that he missed the shot on purpose. So that would lead to the question, why did he do that? Why did he hesitate in the shot? Why did he miss the shot on purpose? If that seems to be the case. Just talking about the characters so far, so the main two characters that we focused on so far is Avila and the friend. I can't remember the friend's name right now, but the friend seems to be, well, obviously, I think that through him being able to make alcohol, he has become very smart. So a scientist kind of type guy. So that's him. And Avila, even though he's after revenge, I don't think his mind is clouded by wanting revenge. I think he's being really smart about it. just preparing himself slowly and slowly working towards it. Seems to be quite skilled in street fighting. You see within this episode twice where he bashes some guy over with like a screwdriver kind of thing, and the whole knife gun play later on in the episode with the more action packed part of the episode. And that's it. So we've got this Nero guy as well. He was undercover. I don't really understand what's going on there. But for the most part, it was a good episode. Like I said previously, that I wanted to start reviewing this because I knew it wasn't going to be like a typical shonen jump anime where you got Gama Gama no Rasengan, Kame Kame Ha. The action in this is more realistic, definitely more realistic. So I think I'm going to stick with it for now, and I think I'll stick with it to the very end if I'm honest, because it should only be like 10 to 13 episodes. So yeah, I think I'll stick with this. So for this first episode, I think it was really good. A few questions came out of it, like why did the guy shoot him? Why did the mom and dad have to die? So yeah, I think I'll give this episode a 4-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.